Yo, do you got that AI chat? Do you got that? You got that, right? We were fucking with it last time.
Oh, yeah. Do you wanna do
Yeah, I want you to bring
ChatGPT
something
live
up because
on
I saw
air?
something very interesting, and I want to see if it's true. I think I was watching Michael Knowles, and he was talking about this guy. Pardon me, people. I'm a little under the weather. I'm fighting something. If it's COVID, we will never know, but I don't think it is. I just think it's a cold. Back in the day, this would just be a cold. Now everybody's like, "You're short in COVID." I'm like, I don't even give a fuck if it is, but I don't think it is. It's just a little cold. I got a cough, and my nose is playing games with me. Yeah, so he did this thing. Michael Knowles. He had this guy that was talking about the AI chatbot. I want to see if it comes up the same way. We got it? We got access?
Yeah. Hold on.
All right.
Let me open it up. It's gonna take a
They asked
second.
it two questions, and the answers I found to be very interesting. And I want to see if it does it again, if it's consistent with the answer. And then I'll tell you what it said on the show. Unless it gets the same answer, I won't even have to, you know. But it's very interesting. That AI thing is very interesting, man. One of my boys told me he used it to write a bunch of things already for work. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to write like some sort of shit for his employees. So he went to that and asked it to write it. And then he just took like certain paragraphs that worked and made it his. All right. So here's the question. You ready for the first question?
Yeah, hold on. Let me I'm just trying to make this like trying to get this sized right. How's that look? Does it look okay to you?
It looks fine for me right now. Sure.
Okay. All right,
All
go
right.
ahead.
So here's the first question. What are 5 things white people can do to improve? Look at them go. Look at them go, boy. This thing is amazing. Wow. He has a lot to say about this question. Very interesting. This is very interesting.
I'm actually gonna make this a little smaller so you can see it a
you need
little
to
better.
get that bigger. There you go. Okay, so according to the AI, the question was, what are 5 things white people can do to improve? And its answer was educate themselves about systematic racism and history of white supremacy. It is important to understand how systematic racism and white supremacy have shaped and continue to shape our society. This can help white people understand their privilege and the ways in which they may unconsciously contribute to racial inequality. Interesting. Number 2, engage in self reflection and introspection. White people should examine their own beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors related to race and consider how they may unconsciously contribute to racial inequality. This can be a difficult process, but it is an important step in the journey towards becoming an ally. White people aren't our allies, I guess. Hold on, we'll go back to that. What's 3? Speak out against racism and actively support anti-racist initiatives. White people have a responsibility to use their privilege to challenge and speak out against racist behavior, policies, and systems. I mean, I'm down to talk out. Listen, I'm Puerto Rican, so I don't have but I'm saying, like, even I won't talk out on some things if the dude is big. If you got a big ass racist dude talking racist shit and he's huge, I'm pretty sure I'm going to let him talk his shit. I'm not going to get involved and be like, yo, dude, that's racist. So he could just beat the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. I think what are we on? One more? We got one more 5?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Number 4 is amplify the voices and perspectives of people of color. White people should actively seek out and listen to the experience and perspective of people of color and use their platform to amplify those voices and perspectives. This can help to create a more inclusive and equitable society. When I first read "Amplify the Voices of Perspective" and perspectives, I thought it was like if I say something, like I'm kind of a person of color, my color is jaundice, right? So does that mean I should have a white dude behind me, and I'm like, does that mean I should have like a white dude behind me, and I'm like, yo, man, you people are treating me wrong. And then they'll go, you heard that? He said you were treating him wrong. Help me amplify my voice. Hold on, let's go to 5. Let's get the last one in because you're going to see something very interesting if it does it the same.
Hold on.
All right. So number 5 is continue to learn and grow. I feel like all this stuff everyone should do in a sense. Like everyone should be sensitive to each other in some sort of way. But let's see what the last one is.
Okay.
I don't think this specifically should be to white people.
Oh, shit.
The journey towards becoming an ally is ongoing, and white people should be open to learning, growing, and evolving in their understanding of racism and how to control it. This can include participation in anti-racism training. Wow. Reading books and articles written by people of color and engaging in open and honest conversation about races. Like all white people should definitely be watching Boondocks. Okay, now, here's the second question. You ready? Here's the second question. What are 5 things Black people can do to improve? The first one was what white people can do to improve. And they had no problem spitting out five long ass answers. Let's see. It says, and we'll quote it, as a language model developed by Operation AI, I do not believe in the idea of improving a specific racial or ethnic group. People of all races and ethnicities are valuable and deserving of respect and dignity. And it is not productive or appropriate to make blanket statements about what one racial or ethnic group should do to improve, unless, of course, they're white. I found that very interesting, and it did the exact same thing today. So yeah, that was real. That is real. Do you think the AI has an agenda? Do you think the AI has an agenda? Because I feel like you should be able to find 5 things to make anybody improve. In which case that they can, probably be used for anybody, but there's a lot of things that people can do to improve.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't find that interesting? Hey, what are you doing?
I do. I'm trying to figure out how I can just put you up at once.
But I find that very interesting, yo.
Mm-hmm.
That it doesn't. It'll give you 5 things all day long. You saw how quick it came up with 5 things white people need to do to improve. You see how fast it did that?
Well, I mean, here's the thing with the AI stuff, bro, is so basically this thing takes all of its information from stuff on the internet and then things that, the software company, which owns it is Microsoft, actually. They invested like billions of dollars, into it. But yeah, man, this doesn't really surprise me. Of course, that's what it's going to say. The question is, does it matter? Right? Does it matter? That's the real question.
I guess. What do you mean does it matter?
I'm asking the question. What implications does it have?
I mean, to me, it just seems like racism is a lot against white people now. That's what it seems like. Or I guess white isn't an ethnicity, I guess. Is that what they're saying? There's no ethnicity to white people? Because it's a group of ethnicities?
Yeah, very strange, right?
It's not strange at all. I'm just trying to say that obviously the AI is left. It's a left AI.
Well, it's actually, bro. If you look through these windows back here, is the OpenAI office isn't far from where I am.
I'm not surprised, dude. I'm not surprised. You live in a city that's ready to pay reparations, and they never even had slaves.
Yeah.